Is asked to please call state police.
Capital Region animal shelters are getting overwhelmed with hoarding cases. There have been 3 incidents in just the last 3 months where hundreds of cats had to be rescued. Dan Bazil is here with a look at why some people stockpile animals. Good evening, Dan.
Good evening, Jim. Well, there's no real single trigger found yet, I'm told, for that kind of behavior. Although attachment disorder and obsessive-compulsive disorder are often blamed, experts say people who hoard animals feel they're doing something good.
This Orange Street home was condemned, but authorities say some 90 cats were living here, and some people couldn't turn away. But the animals were living in filthy conditions before they were rescued back in July. Those cases are becoming more common in the Capital Region. Just Wednesday, someone left 28 cats on their front lawn in Troy.
They got 1 or 2 cats or 1 or 2 dogs, and then obviously not spayed or neutered. They repopulate, and then all of a sudden they're up to 20, 40 animals that they can't take care of.
But it's still kind of a mystery to experts why someone would go from rescuing an animal to stockpiling them in feces without proper nutrition.
The debate is out whether there's true underlying obsessive-compulsive disorder or a totally separate hoarding entity.
Dr. Tom Qualtier, a psychiatrist in Albany, says hoarders are very much like people with OCD, obsessive-compulsive disorder, and they seem to have good intentions.
Sometimes when they're caring, don't want to see anyone be neglected, see anyone be rejected, and they want to save everything to the point where they wind up actually doing more harm than good.
However, he says, while you can use medication for people with OCD, there's no easy cure for people who collect animals. Dr. Qualtier has a number of hoarding patients. He says once they get caught, even with medication, they can go right back into hoarding again.
The ones with the animals, and they'll no, if I get rid of them, who's going to take care of them?
Dr. Qualtier says hoarding can start in the early teens and get worse as the person gets older. They're usually socially isolated. In the newsroom, Dan Bazil, News Channel 13.
Thank you, Dan.